It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess. Let's go on ahead and clear it out. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2022. Let's go on ahead and bring out the humdinger. Yeah, Saturn is direct. Saturn is direct in Aquarius, your ruling planet. Pluto is direct in your sign. There is progress forward. There is movement forward. There's movement. Either way, there's just movement. Things are actually starting to shift in your 3D, physical, real world life. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising. Also, don't sleep on them Scorpio videos. Watching them at the beginning of the season is very different than watching them at the end. Patreon gets everything first though. Patreon.com/justjeverything. Over there, we dive into the Patreon plunge where we clarify each of these cards. Go deep. There's all kinds of astrological and just like soul content over there. Spirit Squadron and I go in. Love you guys. For free content, check out my Instagram at justj_everything, TikTok at justjeverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. For all the intricate dates and details of everything Sagittarius season, go check out that go check out that Sagittarius season astrology video. And I just want to dive in. Hydrate, light it if you got it. We've already created a safe space, welcoming in our benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you. Oh, so grateful for you. And the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I feel like there's forward motion in, like, especially in the company you keep, the people that are around you. There's like a shifting that's happening there, or welcoming in, like, new opportunities to meet new people, to make new connections are coming in. I also feel like, you know how Pluto is the planet of ordeals and the transformations that arise from them. I feel like we're more in the transformations phase of things and less out of the ordeals phase of things, especially in regards to your career, in regards to your public life, your reputation. There also could be like shifts in your relationship with people with Scorpio placements. Cancer placements. Let's dive in. Because Capricorn, I feel like some of y'all just signed up to go through the loop all over again. But I feel like a good majority of you hopped off the fucking roller coaster. Like, hopped off the fucking outdated cycle. And being in this new chapter is going to be really exciting. But it also can be uncomfortable because it's not familiar. But with the Six of Pentacles being the first card out, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for Sagittarius season, the first thing that you're needing to look at is your relationship to harmony. Your relationship to tending to your personal melody of your life, letting other people have their excuse me, their own, can't even say it, letting other people have their own personal, melody of their life, and then coming together, especially if this is new love or new relationships. I feel like there is a turning of the tables, a need to explore or examine the power dynamics in your life and in your relationships. If there's been, I feel like some of you are coming to a place where you've earned your stripes, or you're ready to invest in yourself, or people are coming in and want to invest in you, want to invest in your business, want to invest in your cause, or this also could be some realization of like, hey, I'm tired of the lack of reciprocity in my life. I'm ready to, and it depends on how you identify. For some of you, you may identify with both, but just in different areas of your life. So is there some area in your life where you're accepting breadcrumbs of what you actually deserve, Capricorn? Is there some area of your life where you're just giving and giving and giving, and someone is just taking and taking and taking, and you just feel drained, or it just doesn't feel fair? There's just balance coming, fairness, equality, these scales showing up here. This may involve someone else with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or Libra placements even. Maybe Aries as well. There's just something here about fairness. Balance wants to be restored. You've earned your stripes. You've earned your stripes to be able to like have the life you want, explore the life you want, like explore the love you want, do the things that you want to do. And some of you have been in a place where you've just been giving and giving and giving to this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or you've been in a place where you just feel taken, so taken from, that there is this like, it just balance wants to be fucking restored. And only you can choose to do that. And so, but I also feel like balance has a lot to do in harmonizing, has a lot to do, which harmony is very Libran. There is something here about like, do our melodies fit together? Does the way I work my shit and the way you work your shit, is this shit cohesive? You know what I mean? Do these like... You know what? I don't know why I'm getting music analogies, but it's just I can't say that. They don't know what fucking dissonant chord progression is. You know what I mean? There is something here about like do our notes go pretty together? And we got Judgment and the Ace of Wands. Scorpio season did a doozy on that ass, eh? Scorpio season got you confronting some shit, saying some shit, eh? Moving forward. Allowing yourself to receive, huh? Look at you. Things are moving forward. Pluto direct in your sign. I'm telling you, we're in the transformation part. I feel like there is like a break on the fucking ordeals for a minute, so you can really start to integrate and get off the fence and say what you need to say. I feel like some of you have finally like used your words. You finally have listened to what the divine has said, finally taken heed to the calling or the pull on your heart in some sort of way. And for some of you, this is like, I want a relationship. I want commitment. This may, or I want this, particular person, or I want this job, or I want to feel passionate, or I want to, I want this goal. I feel like whatever it is, like you're listening to the call. It may have to do with someone with Scorpio, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements, but there's definitely this influx of love, fire, a new relationship, new passion, togetherness. The Ace of Wands being at the center of the reading says, hey, do you know what to do with this? Is there enough room in your life? Is there enough room in your hands for you to like handle, for you to learn how to wield this magic wand of manifestation? Some of you are just getting a taste of your manifestation powers, of your ability to really like call in what you actually want. And it feels like it's like a long time coming. There's something like, there's these parts of you that have been laying dormant and are really like being brought to life. Some of you are just like feeling called towards something, and like as soon as you take heed to the call, an opportunity comes in for you to fulfill that call. There also could be confrontation that's coming in, just things that need to be said, things that are uncomfortable. uncomfortable truths needing to be spoken. But the Ace of Wands says, like, whatever this issue is, like whatever the confrontation, if it's a need to speak a really harsh truth, or to have a harsh conversation, or to leave a connection, leave a relationship, leave a job, ask for something that you want, or speak a big truth, or stand up for something that's right, or, you know, making a decision. There also could be like legal stuff that's coming in, legal like shifts that are going to be like providing opportunities for you in some sort of way. So I feel like you listen and make room, and the divine will all of a sudden, like, you're starting to get these things that you want. And I also feel like, well, that's what I was going to say, is that there's going to be this, if you allow yourself to be brave and say what needs to be said, the divine gives you this influx of energy to handle whatever confrontation this is. It's like you will be given divine support to speak your truth. You will be rewarded for speaking your truth. You will be rewarded for listening to like that nudge, that calling, that like the trumpet of truth is sounding. And what it's saying, that for too long, in some ways or some area of your life, you've been on autopilot. Hydrate. Yeah, Capricorn, and it's time to like explore, graduate, travel, level up in some sort of way. Things are going to start feeling in sync. I feel like some of y'all may meet someone while you're traveling, or meet someone abroad, or meet someone that's not from here. They could be of a different ethnicity than you in some sort of way. All right, let's continue. Got two more. Final two for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season. What you're putting, I feel like also the writing is on the wall about what or who you've been putting all this time and energy into. It's just like you've been, some of you have been really like trying to keep, you know, a dead situation alive in some sort of way. And I feel like as soon as you stop putting energy into what's no longer serving you, bam, Ace of Wands. There's this like new connection, new relationship, new passion. Something that like there's still so much to bloom. There's still so much to come of this. The World. Yes, this is my happy Cappy card, and I love this. Moving from the devil to the world, that's a big shift in energy. And so there is this like graduation, leveling up, the end of an era energy. The world is Saturn, and the world is also Aquarius energy. And so there is this like you showing up strongly in regards to like culmination, vulnerability. That's too many cards, but the Wheel of Fortune. I should take it. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Lovers, and then the Sun. Wow. And then Temperance. Okay, I'm going to show you all this because this is just yummy. And I'm going to take the Wheel of Fortune as the final card, actually, because I feel like that's really what's happening. There's a new season for you guys. And this new season looks like there's new connections, new passions, new like things that you can really sink your teeth into. There may be somebody with Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Leo, or Sagittarius or Pisces again, placements. Leo showing up strong. This is a new season for you to be like having Like you feel like you're merging with someone. You may be merging with the divine, merging with new spiritual beliefs, merging with this Leo. I feel like also, especially if kids are involved, there's something about taking things slow. This Leo or Pisces or Sagittarius may be in some sort of like recovery as well. It just feels like there's like this bright future ahead. It's like it's time to look forward to the future. And in order to look forward, so that puts the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. So some of you, I just feel like there is this divine guidance, this boost of the sun, this very like Leo energy showing up strong. But the sun reveals, the sun illuminates. You can't hide from the light of the sun. And unless you provide shelter, you know, create shelter for yourself. And that's very earth, very Capricorn, creating shelter. But I also feel like there could be someone coming in that is very much so illuminating you and showing problems, showing cracks in the foundation. I feel like don't ignore red flags. Allow yourself to, you know, acknowledge what feels like a fucking red flag, or when something feels like a red flag. I feel like the way to hop off the cycle of, you know, getting hurt has a lot to do with being honest early. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, let's look at this, because these are big cards. And there's 3 major arcana and an ace. 4 if you count the bottom of the deck. So this looks like a lot of divine rerouting, a lot of like you going in a different direction. And that makes sense because the planet Pluto that's in your sign is now direct. It appears to be going in a different direction. Saturn is now direct. It appears to be going in a different direction. And you in your personal life don't need to just be appearing to be going in a different direction. It's time to proceed forward. And the way to proceed forward is to acknowledge that whatever is imbalanced in this like unequal, unfair, taker, parasitic, weird shit, like no, it's a wrap on that. I also feel like there are like shifts in how people want to invest in you, and it's a big decision for you to like take this new opportunity to do something different. I feel like you still get to travel the world, you still get to explore, you get to still like travel your world. I feel like there's opportunities to go abroad, to just explore more, to have like it's just time to hop on in a new timeline. And these like big reroutings, it feels very positive, it feels very benefic, it feels very visceral. Like this is these changes that are coming in are being made in like your 3D day-to-day like real world life. And it's important to like take heed to what you're feeling, to what like that pull, that like gut instinct, your relationship to your instinct, I feel like is changing, and your relationship to like listening, because that's the thing, Capricorns are the most slept on intuitives of the zodiac. I swear, you guys be motherfucking knowing. It's just about letting yourself listen. And if you listen, I feel like you will be very handsomely, if you listen and allow these dormant parts of yourself to come back to life, allow yourself to dive into your creativity, your spirituality, allow yourself to really like be open, allow yourself to take the time to establish your individuality, establish healthy independence so you can have healthy interdependence, you maintaining your relationship to the divine, your relationship to yourself, your relationship to, you know, your original, you know, priorities, you making sure you have a healthy like life of your own is going to help you really, really like get just so much closer in your connections, and they will feel safer. You know, there is just something here about like, I feel like this new relationship comes in and Or for some of you, this new opportunity comes in and it puts you in a position where it's just like, whoa, I didn't think that my life could be like this. I didn't realize I could have this. And whatever that is for you, it's going to be different for everybody. This is a general reading. Whatever that is, it's going to be beautiful. Some of you have already heard the call about this Taurus, this other Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or the divine's already called you the fuck out about some of your own behaviors, about some of the things that you're doing, your own cycles, your own patterns, and how to establish balance. And you haven't done it. And now maybe it took you a long time. You drug your feet to do it. But if you haven't done it yet, this is the season where you will fuck around and find out. It's like you will get dragged by spirit if you don't start letting yourself listen. But I feel like some of y'all you've listened, you've done the work, and the reward is coming in. And that reward looks like you deeply connecting to your magic, you deeply connecting to your ability, your capabilities, your ability to change your life. The writing's been all on the wall about this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could be someone with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Scorpio placements that you're feeling called towards or drawn towards, and it needs to be, make sure you feel drawn to and connected to yourself before you go allowing yourself to just like lose yourself possibly in this new thing that's coming in. You're still needing to make sure that everything is like taken care of. But I do feel like there is like an end of an era. And you very much so are moving into this place that's very optimistic. There could be somebody else in your life with Capricorn or Aquarius placements that's coming in that I feel like it'd be great for you to create with. There could be someone with Aquarius placements that things are like changing with, shifting, ending, or just like there's like a rapid leveling up possibly. This Pisces or Sagittarius, there could be some traveling that's traveling to an Aquarius, traveling to a Sagittarius, traveling to a Pisces possibly. It'd be a great time to start planning trips or planning like some event for next year or event for like the next thing that you want to do. It just feels like, look at all these fucking X's. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. So I feel like there's been a lot of conflict, Capricorn. There's been a lot of going against the grain, and I feel like this period of ordeals is now starting to transform you into a person that like has faith and personifies or embodies their faith in a different way than you used to. I feel like you're paying attention to the signs and wonders. You're really like diving into your spirituality. You're really diving into creating a new kind of spiritual stability, a stability in your faith, a stability in, yeah, this feels like spiritual awakening. This feels like a big spiritual awakening. And I feel like some of you are really like daring to have faith, daring to have hope again, and it's fucking beautiful. And I hope you allow yourself that, because the divine's really about to spin the block for you. So let yourself receive. I love you. It's gonna be a juicy plunge.
For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.